Also, the city's public works and forestry staff, they're currently on standby. Someone else who is fully prepared for this storm is BGE. You'll recall back in June, that derecho storm that caught all of us off guard, left almost 1 million people in the dark. Now the utility says they're going to make sure that doesn't happen again, and they're taking all preventative measures to make sure you stay safe during the storm. And ABC 2 News' Josie Sturman is live this afternoon at one of the staging areas. Josie, you say people are already gathering today.
Absolutely, Charlie. Starting this morning at about 10 o'clock, we started to see trucks from mutual aid start rolling in here. At this point, every truck you see is either from North Carolina or from Tennessee. They've got about 100 of them so far. But today, they are expecting at least 1,300 out-of-state crew members to show up here at this staging area. It's one of 4 for BGE. They're expecting 2,000 people total, but 1,300 arriving today. So what happens when they show up? This is basically where they're going to have their home base. So they'll park their trucks here. Overnight, these trucks will get fueled, and the workers, everybody who comes from out of state, will get a little bit of respite. What they're going to do is bring them over to these tents that are over here. They're staging these. They're going to have full catering available for these guys, 3 meals a day, and they'll also be taken off-site to hotels to get some sleep, likely a 12 hours on, 12 hours off operation for these guys. They've come from 10 different states at least, some as far away as Texas, to have this all under control, and they have to gear up in the days coming, hoping you'll have a little patience as they try to deal with all of this. And we talked to the logistics director this morning about what a giant task it is to get ready for a storm like this and make sure they have crews who are mobilized. We want to give a listen to what he had to say.
And you know, everyone's a little bit different, but you get it down and you keep focused on what's important. Safety is important, restoring power is important, and taking good care of the crews that do a good job in the field, that's what's important.
And they've really got to take care of these crews. You can see they're trying to hold down the fort here with this giant tent. They're going to have that wind protected and rain protected. They've got to take care of these crews. It's most important because in the end, they're going to take care of you. They're the ones responsible for getting your power back on. And they want you to know, first and foremost, they feel your pain. They've got wives, they've got moms and dads at home who will eventually not have power too. They're hearing their complaints as well, and they're trying to get all of this taken care of as quickly as possible. But they are mobilizing now to be ready as soon as they're given the clear to go and deal with power issues they are all anticipating. We'll talk a little bit more about some of the sympathy pains they're feeling for you coming up in just a little bit.